Good morning and welcome to the 2023 Hart Women's Volleyball Media Day. I'm your host, Courtney Jackson. As the Hart Media Day continues, we are next joined by Baker University. We've got head coach Nils Nielsen and Emma Gosemi. Coach, Emma, how's it going today?
So far, so good. We're making it
So
through some
far,
of our
so good.
teams. So
Good. All right. Well, year two for you, coach, leading the Wildcats. How much are you looking forward to leading this year's team?
a lot. If we had a scale on 1 to 10, probably 10 out of 10 at this point.
Well, tell me about this lovely lady you got sitting next to you right now, Emma, and her importance to the team, both on and off the court.
Yes, you are looking at one of the leaders and big time influencers on our team. So she's going to be pivotal to our success, and we're excited to have her around and keep her around as long as possible. So you'll see a lot of her this season.
Well, Emma, tell us a little bit about yourself. Aside from volleyball, what's your major? Where are you from? What are your goals?
So I'm from Baldwin City, so I've been here my whole life. So Baker was just kind of the perfect school for me. I'm a psychology major. I've played volleyball my whole life, so this has been a really great experience, and I love playing volleyball here. This is like my absolute favorite thing to do.
So tell me, what is it like playing college volleyball in your hometown?
Um, at first I thought it'd be kind of weird, but I think the dynamic's perfect for me. I love getting to see people in the stands. I love having my family at every game. I love having that support, and Baker's a really good community, so being within like my hometown and having that community too is really cool.
Well, how have the first couple weeks of practice gone so far for you guys?
Emma, you tell me.
um, it's been pretty hectic, but really good. We've been doing 2 a day, so we've been getting after it pretty quickly. But I love that. I think, coming in, we got to go strong. We have a lot of returners, a lot of new girls, so kind of getting to that familiarity and that kind of thing. But it's been really wonderful. It's been a really good start.
And Emma, on top of the two-a-days, are you guys doing anything team bonding wise outside of practice in order to get to know some of those new faces?
Yeah, right off the bat, we all moved in. The next day, we ended up all getting together on our own and doing some stuff. We went to the lake. Tonight, we have a big team dinner together. We're going to do some team bonding. But as much time as we can to spend together, we do. We eat all our meals together. We hang out after practice. It's a really good group.
And coach, how much more comfortable do you feel in year two compared to year one? Now you have a year under your belt in the Hearts and in the NAIA.
Yeah, quite a bit more comfortable. I think I know what to expect a little bit more, which makes me a little uncomfortable. It's a competitive conference, so I'm aware of that. I kind of know what we're getting into now, which is both good and bad, depending on your perspective there. It'll just be a lot nicer to be less reactive to all the things, and we'll know what's coming up, so we can be a little more proactive with getting things done.
And you have 8 non-conference matches before you kick off the Hart Conference season against defending Hart champions. So what are you hoping to accomplish in those non-conference games in order to prepare for that hard schedule?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is we want to learn. We want to improve as much as we can, learn as much as we can. We've got a few different lineups that we're going to be looking at. We're looking at running a 6-2, so we're going to have a bunch of different dynamics there that we're just trying to figure out and become more efficient with what we've got, improve upon what we got. We have a lot of freshmen that'll be in the lineup, a new setter transfer that'll be in the lineup. So it'll be a completely different team than what we saw last year. And there's just going to be a lot of learning that we've got to go through in these 8 conference and non-conference matches.
So Emma, as someone who has been through the program, how do you take it upon yourself to help some of these freshmen and new people to the squad that are going to be in that starting lineup this year?
I think just the dynamic of making sure everyone feels really welcome. I mean, each year we come in, it is a completely new team, especially going from however we had 12 in the spring, we have like 27 girls now. So just getting that familiarity with everybody and making sure they know that like this is where they're supposed to be and they're going to make a change that's going to be positive.
Yeah, and as we know, the Heart of America Conference is known for its high level of competition. Emma, when you are talking to those underclassmen, how do you make sure they're not being discouraged by the level of competition, but rather being motivated by it?
Well, we really push our levels at practice. So we are playing against each other, which is super nice. We're playing at a high level, really competitive. And so we're getting to simulate those things that they're going to be seeing in games and just letting them know that they shouldn't be scared. We're going to see some good competition, but we're going to give exactly that back.
And coach, what were your first impressions of Hart volleyball in year one?
I was surprised at how good the level was. I don't know if I really had any expectations on it, but in going through that conference, it is a competitive conference, and the volleyball can get to a pretty high level. So I think that was a surprise, and I'm excited to get in the mix with those teams now. I feel like last year was a lot of learning. We kind of knew what we needed to do. I think we're closer to that now, and so it'll be a fun season to compete against those teams.
And Coach, I'm sure you guys have your goals set for the season already. Is there a word or a phrase that your team is using to motivate you throughout the season?
The themes for this year are really just being supportive and encouraging. If we can do those two things, we're going to be in good shape. From there, there's a lot more things we're talking about, but I don't want to give away any of my secrets, so we'll hold those a little bit closer to the vest.
There you go. Well, Coach, you have a lot of professional playing experience yourself. You've been around volleyball for a long time. I'm sure that you have some influential coaches who have helped your coaching philosophies. Is there anyone that stands out to you? Any core values you took from them that you try and instill in your players?
Sure. Well, the three rules was something that got instilled into me early on in my career that kind of went through everything, and it was just be on time, listen to the coaches, and play hard. So we introduced those three rules to the freshmen coming in. If they were able to do those three things, you'll be successful here, and everything will stem from there.
Sounds like a pretty good coaching philosophy. Well, Coach Emma, thanks for joining us today, and best of luck to you guys this season.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.